We're gonna go up on top of the mountain where it's not so hot. We finally got up into the mountains a little ways. The temperature's dropped at least 10 degrees. It feels great up here.
I'm just gonna walk on the grass. So I know that's the campfire.
Think we'll be able to zoom in on her? Oh, I can't get her. She's too far out. We just came to our first lake, and we thought we knew where we were coming, but this is not the lake we were at. So we got to look at the map and figure this out.
One day we stay here, and then another day we move on and
oh my gosh, it's so cute.
Again.
I think we're gonna camp by this little lake. Beautiful little spot.
Yeah.
Looks like that fire's almost ready for hot dogs, buddy.
Lots of watchy. I know. Hot dogs, hot dogs, hot dogs. I'm gonna stay by the fire to warm up. The last one's mine!
We woke up to thunder and lightning this morning. I didn't look at the weather before we came up here. This windmill pumps air into the lake to help prevent winter fish kill. It was built for your benefit. Please protect it. I guess the people who shot it were a little too far away to see the sign. Beautiful little lake. I think I'm going to see if I can catch a fish. Might be my only chance. Tell you, they're jumping all around me. Took the extra time to put on a flying bubble, but it hasn't paid off. Oh well. At least I can drink coffee. The walk of shame when you didn't catch any fish. This is very typical for the roads up here. Very rocky. Jessica told me that there's a big drop-off over here. It looks like a drop-off, all right. Wow. Ash, come here. It's a beautiful knife. Oh, there it is. This is traditional cocoa Samoa.
It looks like it has rocks in it.
Those are nuts. Those are the cocoa bean, which is kind of like a nut. This is a measuring cup. Let me see how much cocoa Samoa I ground up and we'll decide if we should double the batch.
I bet that's a half a cup for sure.
Yep, right to the 4-ounce line.
Butter and cocoa Samoa first, then everything else.
What did it say about the cooking?
Just until combined well.
Here's my half a cup of ground up cocoa Samoa. Gives you a little caffeine. It gives you sugar and all that fat.
Yeah, great for backpacking, great for mountain biking. The chunks are so good in it. It says to melt the butter and the cocoa Samoa together.
And then add 3 cups of powdered sugar. Okay, there's our 3rd cup of powdered sugar. 2 tablespoons of milk. So I'm going to do 3 capfuls, which we are estimating to be about 2 tablespoons.
Yep.
So I guess you just kind of have to mix this until the powdered sugar doesn't look white anymore.
It looks like it needs a little more than that.
A little bit more powdered sugar.
It looks really runny.
Hopefully I didn't make it super crumbly by saying it. Right. Oh yeah, that looks good.
We still haven't caught any fish.
Not even a nibble.
Okay, so the cocoa Samoa fudge did set up. It's a little bit hard, so that extra powder sugar we added at the end was a mistake. It's still really good, but it wasn't necessary. So if your cocoa Samoa seems a little soupy, that's okay. It's better to be a little bit soupy than dry and hard when it does set up. So the weather didn't cooperate with us up here at 11,000 feet. It rained and rained. We got at least 5 hours of rain. And so we packed it up. Either we're going to go somewhere else here, or we might just go somewhere else altogether. We're just going to have to see what happens.
Because I'm just going to end up taking with doubles.
Is this like one of the roughest roads you've ever done?
This is by far the roughest road. Well,
this is way
that road I did with Perry when we went to Lost Lake was pretty hairy.
And it's not, the UN is bumpy, but it's not as hairy as this.
No, this is worse. Well, it was a little later than we realized when we were packing up, and so it's getting dark. And we still have quite a ways to go, so this will be interesting. Good morning. Well, when we got here last night, it was dark, very dark, and we went down to this lake down here, which you can't see just yet, but we couldn't find a place to camp. There were only 2 campsites and people were in them, so we came up here and just camped on the side of the road. Got these guys in a boat. I'm hoping to find a little bit of a deeper spot. I can't see any deepness at all. I think I landed in rocks. I'm hitting rocks. shallow. I'm hitting the rocks. I'm in weeds. I'm really enjoying the Cocoa Samoa fudge. We did end up putting in a little bit more powdered sugar, which made it just really, really dense. So it almost has, a texture like chocolate. It just melts in your mouth. We threw everything together in the middle of that rainstorm, and so this is a good chance to get these things out and let them start drying. Cody coffee this morning.
If that was 2 cups, you could towards me.
I could have told you. This is still really hot though. You're gonna share this with Emma, okay?
Okay. Is that? I thought that was a stick.
You thought that this was a stick?
Yeah.
You thought I just picked up a stick? Sometimes I do that.
Oh, you know what? I have some right here in front of me.
This is an LP gas adapter, so it adapts it to the steel tanks, so I could save my aluminum tanks for backpacking.
2?
Yeah. Wait.
Okay, we have some pre-mixed up crepe batter here. Very hot pan. I let that pan get a little too hot.
I think, Emma, you want to try this one first?
One in each bite.
All right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Mom, I'll make my own.
Roll it up.
Because I already know exactly what I want.
Okay.
I already have a good idea. I'm first in line. No, I am. Emma. Okay, fine.
Who's up for round 2?
Luke, do you want it?
With a little bacon on the side.
Because I-
Grapes for the mosquitoes.
You have a crepe just watching.
That actually looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
This bacon tastes pretty good.
Done! Blue.
Okay, Luke, let me see your plate.
I'll need your plate. You can add bacon to anything except for
Ice cream.
I'm gonna have a few pieces of bacon.
Okay.
So I can get poachy.
Alright, we're on top of a different mountain. And it's pretty awesome up here. But we are right on top, that's why it's so dang windy. It's a little bit weedy, a little bit shallow, so we're just trying to find a spot where it's just a little bit deeper.
Oh my gosh, it's adorable!
Look at Junie. Yeah.
There's the water now. But we want that duck.
And that duck will just stay just far enough away that it's safe.
Yeah, it'll like fly up as soon as it's there.
We got camp set up again, and we just went up and went fishing. He's nothing terribly exciting, just a little rainbow. But it's pan size, so we thought we'd eat it. Put your hand down there by it. Let's see how compared.
Yeah.
Found a nice little place to camp. And the sun's about to go down, so we're going to figure out how we're going to cook this fish and eat dinner and go to bed.
You know all these bats?
I did have a hummingbird.
What?
It's kind of an Alfredo pasta that we're going to eat with the fish. 2.5 cups of milk. And then we bring this to a boil. Okay, we'll put that up there. We'll go ahead and add our butter. We've got 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm just going to cover it. That'll speed things up a little bit. This is going to make plenty of food. And this is supposed to simmer for 12 minutes. Let's go ahead and add our trout. I'm just going to push it right in there. Turn the fish over. And give the pasta a stir.
That's looking good. People try to debone fish before it's cooked.
Not debone, but they fillet fish.
Oh, okay.
This way you get every speck of meat.
Did Luke get excited when you guys cut that?
Yeah, I let him reel it in. Yeah, it's thickening up a little bit. We'll just let that fish kind of break up. What do you think? It's super tender, huh?
That's really good.
Nice.
I'm gonna put mine on a separate plate because I want to put a bunch of pepper on it first. Lots of pepper, fresh trout. The fish is good. A whole flock of chuckers flying out here. There goes one. 2 fish. One got off, so I guess I can't say I caught it. Swallows are just everywhere, eating up all the bugs. Must be that outside hill is warming up and the bugs are becoming active.
How'd you sleep?
Good.
That look good?
Wow.
Okay, be careful, the edges are hot.
On like a whatever day I could have.
You got it? Hold it with 2
I
hands.
do stuff.
That actually looks really beautiful.
Of course it does.
Holy crap.
Hot chocolate with whipped cream? You kidding me?
Hot.
I love that this actually has a fast charging port. Packing up to go home and finishing off the last of the Cocoa Samoa fudge. Hey baby, want some Cocoa Samoa fudge?